Hey, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm here to present your elapsed time lesson, our first lesson over distance learning, and I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. Before we get started, there's a few things that you are going to need to follow along with me. First thing is you're going to need a piece of paper. Second thing is you're going to need something to write with. Obviously, I prefer a pencil, but if you don't have a pencil around, that's okay. You can use a pen, you can use a colored pencil, you can use a crayon if you want. Whatever you want to do, you may. So the third thing you're going to need is a nice hard surface to write on. And for my above and beyonders, you will need a straight edge. So we will be practicing some number lines as well. So go ahead and get those materials and press pause so you can come back to the lesson and we can get started. At any time during this lesson, you may press pause to take a break, or you can press pause and start something that you didn't quite catch again. So I just want you to be aware that any time you can press pause and you can rewind, you can go forward if you need to, however you want to do it. I want you to make sure you get all the information and that you follow along with me. Okay, are we ready? I'm super excited. I hope you have all your materials now. Okay, elapsed time. Let's get going. Okay. So what is elapsed time? I'm going to give you a couple minutes to kind of figure that out. Any ideas? Write down any ideas maybe on your paper or say them out loud to your dog or to someone sitting there with you. What are some ideas you have on what elapsed time is? Well, good. I hope you have some ideas. I'm going to think about elapsed time. Let's see, what is it? I know what time is. I know I check the time when I want to know what time it is or when I need to go somewhere. Let's see. So I know what time is. Tells me what time of day it is. Elapsed time. I'm thinking that elapsed means that it has gone past, maybe? Elapsed time. Well, the definition of elapsed time is the amount of time that has passed between one time and another time. So for example, if it was 1 o'clock and I ate lunch and it took me an hour to eat lunch with my friend, then it would be 2 o'clock and the elapsed time would be 1 hour. So it's just the amount of time that passes between one time and another time. Okay, let's move on. Why learn about elapsed time? Why do you think? Why should we learn about elapsed time? Why should we learn about the amount of time that passes between one time and another time? Why should we learn about that? Tell somebody there, if somebody's with you, tell your dog, tell your cat that's sitting by you. Maybe you brought a stuffed animal friend to learn with you and you're talking to your stuffed animal friend. Well, here's one reason why maybe we should learn about elapsed time.
Oh, Dinah, it's just a rabbit with a waistcoat and a watch.
Oh, my dear Aunt Whiskies, I'm late.
This is curious. What could a rabbit possibly be late for? Please, sir!
I'm late. For a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
It must be awfully important, like a party or something. Mr. Rabbit, wait!
No. I'm overdue. I'm really in a stew. No time to say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
Wow, so I kind of get it now. So if we don't know the change of time, maybe we might be late. I don't want to be running late. Do you want to be running late? It's one of those things where if we don't know how long something's going to last, or we don't know the start time or the end time, then we might be late. Or we might be way too early and have to wait around. So elapsed time is pretty important in our everyday life. So we're going to practice. This one might seem a little easier to you, but we're going to do some practicing just to get the hang of it. Okay, Mom put a cake in the oven at 4 o'clock p.m. The cake should bake for 45 minutes. When should Mom take it out? I love cake. So I hope the cake is baked just perfectly for 45 minutes. All right, well, let's think of this little diagram here. Start time, change of time, end of time. Let's see. Do I know the start time? I think I do know the start time. The start time is 4 o'clock. Okay, so I know the start time. Do I know the change of time? Let's see. I do know the change of time. It's 45 minutes. The change of the time is 45 minutes. It's going to start at 4 o'clock, change time 45 minutes. Okay, so that means I'm going to be looking for the end time. Okay, so when should Mom take it out? Well, what do you guys think? Like I said, this one's probably pretty easy for you. So what time should Mom take the cake out? You're right. I'm sure you were right. 4:45 p.m. Mom should take it out at 4:45 p.m. and then I will get to eat it. It's so yummy, I'm sure. Okay, ready for some more practice? Here we go. Okay, the birthday party lasted from 5:15 p.m. to 6:52 p.m. How long did the party last? Okay, so they're not all as easy as the cake baking story problem that we just did. So I want you to learn how to solve these types of elapsed time stories with a number line. So let's go ahead, and my friend is going to teach you a little bit more about doing the practice on a number line. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Okay, like I said before, hopefully you have your paper and your pencil and your straight edge and you're following along. You don't have to do this because she goes through this really fast, so it's not like you're going to have to do this. I really want you to watch this one and pay attention. Are you ready? Here we go.
How do you know how long a birthday party lasts? For example, if you have a birthday party that went from 5:15 to 6:52, how long did the party last? In this lesson, you will learn how to solve elapsed time word problems in 1-minute intervals by using a number line. Let's review. You already know how to solve elapsed time word problems to the nearest hour and 5 minutes using a number line. For example, if you know that something started at 12:45 and it lasted 1 hour, 2 hours, and 2 hours 5 minutes, 2 hours 10 minutes, you would know that it ended at 2:55 p.m. A common mistake is taking the start time and trying to add the change of time to it to figure out the end time. This is just not a good strategy for solving elapsed time word problems because you end up with a sum that is not a typical time. So this is just not a strategy that we use to solve these problems. Let's look at a problem. My mom started cooking lasagna at 6:31 p.m. and it took her 52 minutes for the lasagna to cook. What time was it ready to eat? Just like all elapsed time word problems, I'm going to identify the start time, the change of time, and the end time, which is the unknown in this word problem. So I'm going to use a number line to solve this. I know that the lasagna went in at 6:31 p.m.
Beautiful number line, you guys.
Now I
Beautiful
usually like to
number
count
line.
by fives to find to solve elapsed time word problems. It's difficult to count by fives from 6:31. So what I'm going to do is get to a friendly number. So by hopping 1 minute at a time, I'm going to go 6:32, 33, 34, 35. So now I'm at 6:35 p.m. and I can count by fives. So here we go. The lasagna is in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And I'm going to stop there because 45 minutes plus my first 4 hops is 46 minutes, 47 minutes, 48 minutes, 49 minutes. Getting really close to that 52 minutes, so I'm going to start counting by ones. 49 minutes, 50 minutes, 51 minutes, 52 minutes. So if the lasagna cooked for 52 minutes, it would come out of the oven and be ready to eat at 7:23 p.m. So let's go back to our birthday party, which lasted from 5:15 to 6:52, and we want to know how long the party was. So again, we have our start time, we have our end time, and this problem, we want to figure out the change of time. We want to figure out how long it lasted. So let's get our number line. Party started at 5:15 p.m. In this case, we can actually start with a 1 hour hop to get us to 6:15 p.m. because the party went all the way till 6:52. And we're already at a friendly number, so we can start counting by fives. 6:20, 6:25, 6:30, 6:35, 6:40, 6:45, 6:50. We're going to stop there because 6:55 would be after the end of the party. 6:50, 6:51, 6:52. So if the party went from 5:15 to 6:52, let's total how long it lasted. 1 hour, 1 hour 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 1 hour 36, 1 hour 37 minutes. In this lesson, you have learned how to solve elapsed time word problems in 1 minute intervals by using a number line.
Awesome. I hope you guys followed along. Now, like I said before, if you need a break, go ahead and take a break. Let's take a break. Press pause, take a break, and come back all ready to go. All right, here we go. So the birthday party lasted from 5:15 p.m. to 6:52 p.m. How long did the party last? Now we did this one. My friend just showed us how to do that. Let's think about this. What do I know? Remember these questions? We talked about this right before our spring break. What do we know? What do we know about this problem? Say it to your friend that's there, your mom, your dad, your adult, maybe your stuffed animal, your dog. Tell them, what do you know? Answer that question. What do you know about this story? Well, I know the birthday party started at 5:15. I know that. I also know that the party ended at 6:52. I do know that. So what is it? What do you need to know now? We already know quite a few things about this story. Now, what do we need to know? Well, I need to know, I think, the change of time. Let's look at this here. So we have the start time, we know. We have the end time, and we are looking for the change of time. Okay, so the start time was 5:15, the end time was 6:52. Now my friend did a wonderful, beautiful number line that hopefully you followed along with her and showed us how to find the answer on the number line. So we figured out that we needed to know how long the party lasted. So we needed to know the change of time. We needed to know that. And we found by using the number line that our change of time, the change of time was 1 hour and 37 minutes. So good job. Again, if you need a break, take a break. If you don't, let's push on. Okay, so now we are going to try on our own. Now trying on our own now, you will need to have a piece of paper and you will need to draw this number line. Okay, now we're going to be doing 3 problems using the exact same number line. So if you want to pause and draw 3 number lines that look just like this one, that would be a great idea. Okay, so you paused, you drew 3 number lines that look just like this. Let's go to number 1. How much time has elapsed from 2:05 to 2:50? Okay, so we're looking obviously for the change of time because we have a start time. Go ahead and draw your start time on your number line. And we have an end time. Draw your end time on your number line. Here's my, first thing we need to do though, is we need to figure out how much time is partitioned in our number line. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so if that's 2 o'clock and that's 2:15, every jump that I do is gonna be 5 minutes. Okay, so I know that my number line is partitioned by 5 minutes. Okay, so let's go back to our problem here. How much time has elapsed from 2:05, there's your start time, okay, to 2:50, there's your end time. So my above and beyonders, you guys have a green, a red, and a blue, and you guys are drawing beautiful straight number lines with me, okay? Very good. So you have your start time and your end time with me on the number line. And wait a second for you to make sure you have it. Check your work. 2:05 and 2:50. Very good. Now, all we need to do is count by 5s and figure out the change of time. So here we go. Count with me at home. Count by 5s. We all know how to do this. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 45 minutes is going to be our change time. Okay, so how are we going to write that in our, as an answer sentence? How much time has elapsed from 2:05 to 2:50? 45 minutes has elapsed. Now you don't have to have the same one I do, of course, but have something close. 45 minutes should be in your answer. You ready for number 2? I am. This is fun. Are you guys having fun? Okay, so you have your second number line, and here's our second story. School ends at 2:15, and it takes Lawrence 25 minutes to walk home from school. What time will Lawrence get home? Okay, so think to yourself, do I have a start time? Do I have a change of time? Do I have an end time? What do I have in my story that I already know. What do I know? Think to yourself, what do I need to know? Let's see. I know that school ends at 2:15, so that's when Lawrence will start walking home, right? So mark that on the number line. Mark your 2:15 on the number line. That will be your start time. And it takes Lawrence 25 minutes to walk home from school. So I don't know the end time. I don't know what time he'll get home yet. So let's count 25 minutes from our start time. Ready? By fives, count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Whew, that wasn't too hard. 25 minutes. Okay, so that will be my end time right here. What time is that? Let's see. If this is 2:30, this is going to be 2:35. This is going to be 2:40. So what time will Lawrence get home? Go ahead and write down your answer sentence. Write it down. You can always press pause if you need more time. Please do. If you need more time, press pause. Here is my answer sentence. Lawrence got home at 2:40. All right, are we ready for the last one, or the last of our practice? Here we go. Number 3. Gina and Louisa went swimming for 50 minutes. If they stopped swimming at 3 o'clock, what time did they start swimming at? What do I know, guys? What do I already know? Okay, so I'm going to look through here. I know that they swam for 50 minutes. And I know that they stopped swimming at 3 o'clock. So I have my change of time and I have an end time, right? So what I'm really looking for is my what? Good, I'm looking for my start time. Here we go. Let's try this together. Mark on the number line, probably the easiest thing to do would to be with to mark the end time on our number line first. There we go. There's our end time. Now, Gina and Louisa went swimming for the change of time of 50 minutes. So I'm going to count 50 minutes backwards on the number line from 3 o'clock. Here we go. Count with me by fives. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So mark your number line with a change of time of 50 minutes. So I now know the start time of when they started swimming. There is my start time. Let's see, what time is that? Well, I know that this is 2 o'clock and I know this is 5, 10 minutes later, so 2:10. So go ahead and write your answer sentence for the story about Gina and Louisa. Write your answer sentence. You guys are doing a great job. I hope that you've been following along with me and doing your number lines. Okay, what did you get? This is what I got. The girls started swimming at 2:10. Did you get something like that? Well, I hope so. This has been really, really fun, you guys, doing the lesson with you. And I hope you learned a lot. And if you have any questions, go back. You can watch it as many times as you want. So you really get a hang of elapsed time. Now, when I post this video, I want you to go ahead and look at the website and click the exit ticket. That way I know, and I know that you participated and that you learned something from this lesson. Guys, have a wonderful day, and I've enjoyed this time with you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.